The following New Energy Profile is sponsored by Remington.
I killed my first deer when I was 6 years old. A little bitty basket rack 7-pointer. Hunting is just what I was brought up doing. It is my heritage, it's my tradition in my family. Some of the best times I've ever had in my life were with either my dad or my mom or both of them in the outdoors. I don't remember half of what we ever got. It wasn't about that for me. To me, what it is all about is being with my family. My name's Haley Heath. I'm the spokeswoman for Remington, and I also host a couple of different shows on the Sportsman's Channel. One of them is The Outfitters, presented by Ford F-Series, and then the other one is Yeti's Ultimate Hunt, a cancer research television show. Somebody put me in as a joke on a TV show, and then I got chosen, and so it was kind of a fluke. I ended up competing on that show all the way to the very end, and I was huge pregnant with Dakota. And the very last one was to be filmed during the week that I was supposed to deliver. And so I had to withdraw myself as the second place. When we realized that I had such a great following of young women and families and youth, we decided at that point that maybe it was a calling for me to do. I'm just trying to reach people and help them to have that fire that I have, that love of the outdoors, and hope that it'll get them started and they can continue to pass it on to generations to come. TV is my tool to get it out there. And I've always shot a Remington, so it was just natural for me to continue when I started doing in the outdoor industry to continue shooting a Remington. And they brought me on as a spokeswoman, and it's been a fantastic partnership because it's what I truly believe in. It's who my granddaddy believed in, it's who my dad believed in. So generations through, Remington is where I trust myself, my life, my children's life. Gunnar was 6, I was 6, and you were 5. We all killed our first deer. You beat us.
That means I shot one when I was younger than you. I'm a great hunter.
You are. It's amazing how different two children can be from the same parents, but they definitely are, and I love each one of their spirits of who they are. Gunnar is my oldest child. He is one of the happiest children I've ever met. He is a complete mama's boy. He is wrapped around me at all times. So if I say, hey, you wanna go hunt? He's like, do you wanna go hunt? Do you wanna go outside? So he's very much, he likes to follow my lead because he loves to see the joy in my eyes. Dakota is my little Spitfire. I mean, she has so much personality. She is so independent and she can do it herself. Last year, during the fall, Dakota went after her very first deer. Well, it boils down to Halloween. It's October 31st and we're in deer camp. Of course, I had brought along her outfit so she could trick or treat during the lunch break. She was 5 years old, dressed in Ariel with her hair spray painted red, and got her very first deer. That deer is hanging in her bedroom, and it's so funny because I walk up there sometimes and she'll have it decorated. She'll get on her little stool and she'll decorate it and put a crown on it, and she'll put hair on it. It's so funny. I'm with the kids. We'll go and we'll hunt, and we won't see what we're after, and they know that that's just the way that it is. That's a lesson that a lot of children these days don't get. And I remember there was one time that Dakota and I sat in a blind. We're sitting there and we're telling stories just on the ground. I wasn't even looking out the windows of the blind and didn't care. It was just our time together. And finally she looked at me and she said, Mom, are you ever gonna shoot that deer out in front of us, or what are we doing? And so I looked up, and sure enough, there was a huge doe right there. So I was like, oh my God. I was like, okay. So I was like shaking at that point because I didn't expect that at all. But it was one of my favorite memories of a hunt with she and I, because we were making memories. It wasn't about actually being there to get the animal. And that's what, hunting and shooting is for me. It's just that precious time of family time. You only have a few years of their life, and it goes by so fast. And so I just treasure every single second I have with them.